What's up guys? I just 100% completed Mega Man ZX. It took a while just because I had to beat this game 3 times, once with Vent, once with Ale, and then the third time I had to make sure I went out and beat Omega, the hidden super boss that this game has. And yeah, I have all the bio medals for this game, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to be showing off all of the different forms and kind of like explaining what they all do. So first off is the basic, human form. You get this right from the start, obviously. And it's pretty simple, you can run, you can jump, you can crouch, which is something you can't do in the other forms. And you can actually crawl around, which is utilized a little bit, but not too much to where you're constantly switching to this form. Overall, I think like Ven and Ale look cool like this. I like seeing how their hair looks. And this is really the main thing that makes it easy to tell them apart from each other. But overall, you're really not going to be in this form that much when you play through this game. Next up is Model X, which is a lot more interesting than every other form in this game is too. Because you get access to all the same things, you can still run, you can still jump, and if I can find a wall, oh yeah, you can dash as well, which is what I'm doing right here. So, and another thing that this form lets you do that you can't do in your human form, I probably should have found a better spot to start the video, but you can actually wall jump. This applies to every other form in this game too, but yeah, you can wall jump, because you try that in your human form and you can't do that. You can like crawl under walls like that, but you can't wall jump. Basically, the main thing that makes Model X unique compared to the others is it has more of a focus on buster combat. So like, you have 3 different levels that you can fire it at. You can fire level 2, but here's the thing, you have the arm parts for Mega Man X2, which means you can fire 2 charge shots in a row, with the second one being more powerful. So you fire a level 2 shot followed by a level 3, like that. And then you have this green shot right here, that's your level 2 shot. Okay, so level 2, that's a level 3, and then that's a level 3 followed by a level 4. And obviously level 1 is just, your basic yellow pellet. Unlike classic Mega Man, you can't actually shoot through walls, they just hit the walls. I think this also applies to Mega Man X, I'm not sure, but yeah. Next up is Model ZX, and basically, just like how Model X is mainly based on, Mega Man X, and it's mainly based on the SNES games, with X1, and I think it's mainly based on just X2 with only the arm parts, that's what this is trying to mimic. But Model ZX is mainly based on, Mega Man Zero and that series. So you have all the same things, you have the wall jump, you still have the buster, you have the green shots, you have a level 3 shot, or wait, no, you don't actually have a level 3, never mind. The level 3 shot is actually Model X's level 4 shot, but you can't fire 2 in a row. Instead, you get the Z Saber, or in this case, the ZX Saber, and you can do all kinds of tricks with it. You can do a triple slash, you can do a jumping slash like that, you can do a jumping rolling slash, which is really broken against bosses. And the easiest way to do it is, you would think for the jumping rolling slash you have to mash the button like that, but no, if you hold up you can do it more fluidly. It's more consistent, and also you can of course charge up your saber, which takes a little bit, but it's not a bad form. It's actually pretty good for a basic form. It's the second one you get. If you're not counting, the human form, then it's the third one you get. Anyways, now we're moving on to some more original stuff. Next up is Model HX, and this one's pretty interesting as well because unlike every other biometal, which kind of exceeds more on the ground, except for another one, which I'm about to bring up, Model HX has a strong aerial game, so it's got. Okay, I'm gonna stop showing off the wall jump because that's just a given for every form except human form, so I'm gonna stop showing it. But basically this one gives you an air dash as well as a saber. So you have two types of slashes. You have this overhead slash and you have that slash, like a more basic slash. And basically if you do basic in the overhead and the basic really fast, you can actually do a triple slash like this. And it fires out a little wave to kind of let you know you did it right. It's a pretty useful technique. It's kind of tricky to remember though. But yeah, if you can remember the button combination, it's really nice to have. And you have to do it fast too, or else it won't work. On top of having that triple slash, you also have an aerial slash. Oh my god, wait, that's kind of reminding me of Metal Knight and Brawl. Hold up. The sound effect and everything is kind of broken. The main other thing is the fact that you can actually air dash. You can air dash up and you can air dash sideways, you know. And unlike most other games where if you dash jump, you can't actually air dash out of that, this game actually lets you do that. It's cool like that, you know? I don't think any other game in the series lets you do that, but this game does because, you know... Oh, right, and you can also hover, which is cool. Model HX is arguably the best form in the game, except for another one, which I'm going to get to in a little bit. But HX also has two charge attacks. You have this, like, electric ball attack. Well, you have that tornado, which you get by doing a charge and holding up. And you also have that cool electric ball attack, which homes in on whatever enemy you want, you know? The tornado is really good for bosses because it can hit them like 10 times in a row. That's probably not even an exaggeration either. And then our next form, Model FX, which is pretty interesting because oops, I did not mean to go into overdrive. It kind of has a focus on range and fighting up close, kind of like ZX. It's definitely, I'm pressing the wrong thing here. Yeah, but it's definitely got more of a focus on, ranged combat because, I mean, look at this. You can aim in, you can fire them forward or up, you know? And you also have two charge attacks with this one as well. You have a level 1, or you have a level 2, which, wait, what? Is that literally the charge? Wow. So yeah, you have that fireball punch attack, which is pretty cool for breaking stuff. And I believe if you hold down and you do that, yeah, you get that, like, power wave type of thing, which may or may not be based on King of Fighters, I'm not sure. And next up is LX. Let me go ahead and find some water to jump into here. So yeah, give me a second, because there is a little, like, fountain area that you can go into, which I'm definitely aiming for right now, because Model LX, kind of like how HX is the best in the air, LX is really good underwater. Like, you can actually, like, float around in it, you know? You can... I know this isn't the best place to show it off, but, I mean, it's doing the job, you know? Just imagine this, but with a bigger body of water, you know? So you can swim, pretty much, and you actually have this attack right here. Normally it's... Oh, by the way, with LX, when you're underwater, you actually dash at normal speed. With every other biometal, your dash actually gets slowed down underwater, so that's a cool detail. You get a faster dash underwater, and you also have this sort of like scepter, you know? It only has one type of slash though, so don't expect to be doing like combos, you know? It's not really combo centric like most of the other ones are. It's more or less just like, well, okay, this attack right here is broken because, yeah, this is your combo move right here. Like, if you find a floating target like Leganker, one of the bosses, you can just spam this and just kill the boss in like a couple of seconds. In fact, I actually have a clip of me doing that. Of fighting Leganker here, or Leganker, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but literally just mashing R the entire time in order to, well, the footage is speaking for itself, really. So yeah, LX is really good in certain situations. You know, it's not my preferred biometal or anything. Not even close, but oh yeah, you can also dash in any direction when you're floating like this, which is really cool, you know? So you have a lot of mobility underwater with LX. Again, it really has a focus on being underwater, you know, that's where LX is really best. Anyways, for the next one is PX, which is, oh, by the way, all of these are based on the different Guardians, and, well, they're all based on different characters. X is based on X, ZX is based on Zero, HX is based on Harpuya, F is based on Fafnir, L is based on Leviathan, and this one right here, PX, is based on Hidden Phantom. And this is pretty interesting. It's another biometal that really focuses on like ranged combat with the kunai here, and I really rock with this one. This is a cool biometal. You have the kunai, of course, and if you charge up, you actually have this shuriken, which basically is this game's substitute for the shield boomerang or something. Wait, what? Oh shoot, you actually have a shield? Wait, hang on, I've never seen this before. What the heck? Wait, hang on, PX actually has a shield? That is... Oh my god, I've never seen this before. Okay, so if you hold it up while you do a charge with this, you actually get a shield. I never knew about this before. This is... Okay, now I actually have a reason to use this. Before, I never really used PX, but wow, I might actually use it just because of this shield alone. Wow, I never knew about this, like, at all. It kind of reminds me of the shield from Sonic 2, like the effect on it, you know? Except it's purple instead of blue. Another cool thing with this form is if you go into overdrive, you actually have a shadow dash. I'm not going to be able to show it off too much because look at my special meter. But yeah, that dash right there, I was invincible when I was dashing. Well, not invincible per se, but I could have like dashed through certain obstacles with that shadow dash. You know, it's based on the shadow dash foot chip from Mega Man 03, I think. Which is really interesting. You know, this is a fun form to play around with. I never knew about this shield before this recording. I literally just found out about that by accidentally triggering it. But next up we have the most fun form in the entire game. is broken beyond belief, but Model OX, which you probably figured it out by looking at them, is based on Omega Zero. Well, not only that, you can use this form for two different reasons. One, if you want to, look more like Zero and how he did in the Mega Man Zero games, if you prefer that look for your player character, well, I mean, you have it. Even though it is based on Omega and not Zero himself. So my charge shots right here are different, they're based on Omega charge shots, They're definitely a lot stronger than the normal charge shots, but here's where this form gets interesting. When I switch on overdrive, not only does my basic shot become a level 2 shot, which is broken as hell, but if I charge it up a little bit, that's a level 3. And if I charge it up even more, just like Model X, I get a double charge shot. As if that wasn't broken enough, if you hold down and you press the shoot button, guess what? There's 3 more moves you can use. You have this rock move, which is pretty cool. You have this move, which I believe is one of Zero's special weapons in, I think, X4, which is a pretty cool callback. I know Omega uses that on you as well. Because, by the way, all of these moves I'm showing off, these are all moves Omega can do. Including this aura. That's why you have an unlimited overdrive, in case you haven't figured that out, because Omega had the same thing. But yeah, I have the rocks. The level 2 is that right there. I don't know what it's called. And level 3 is broken because it's literally a screen clearing move. That would have caused Omega to heal, and it's funny because I know what he says when he uses that move just because of how annoying it was when he did use it, because he used to say, Kyosari, which is disappear in Japanese. But yeah, also, yeah, just like Model ZX, you have all the same... Wait, actually, it looks like you have a little bit more range with the saber. It looks like it stretches out a little bit farther. You have a charge slash as well, and this actually goes farther than Model ZX. So it's not even just a skin. Even when you're not using overdrive, it's actually better than ZX. And plus, you get a purple saber, which looks cooler in my opinion. It fits more with the red on the character more. You also have the jumping rolling slash, which is always nice to have, So yeah, normally it's all the same moves that Model ZX has, but with small little improvements, But then when you go into overdrive, that's when things get crazy, in case you haven't figured that out. I'm not sure if the saber gets any added perks to it. It doesn't quite look like it. I think it's literally just like the Buster, And that's most of what gets improved with this form. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. And plus, I mean, you get those 3 additional moves that you can't do with any other form. So obviously this is good to have, Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh, I almost forgot. You do get one more additional move with the saber. You get this Shoryuken type attack, which is really cool. It's based on one of the X skills that Zero had in Mega Man 03, and Omega also uses this. Oh, and you can cancel the 3rd slash into that. Okay. Oh, wait, I wonder if that's actually a combo that you can do. Hang on, let me test it out real quick. Let me find an enemy to use this on. Alright, hang on. Let me show it off. Oh, no, it doesn't have enough hit points, but you know what I'm getting at here. So I'm assuming you can combo at least a double slash into... Oh wait, no, that's definitely a combo. Okay, that's definitely a combo. So if you hold up right as you like start the third slash, you can combo it into that uppercut like this. Wait, no, not like that, like this. Actually, there was a bit of a delay, hang on. Like that, that's how you do it. It's hard to explain, but you just have to test it out for yourself, you know? But I believe that's all of the different forms that this game has to offer. That uppercut attack is so cool. Oh wait, no, you get that attack too. The jumping slash actually has that effect added to it. And I believe those waves I'm shooting out have ice properties to them. Yep, they do. And then, oh, did I just freeze the fountain? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I don't know how I'm supposed to. Oh, that's clever. Okay, I think that's how you're supposed to get up there, actually. Normally I just use Ajax to get up there, but that's good to know. Oh yeah, and you don't get a dash slash or a dash shot with this. You actually stop in place anytime you want to use either of those. Not only that, but oh wait, you also get one more move with the saber. If you hold down, you get that wave attack, and that's actually something Omega would do because check this out. That's exactly one of his moves. So yeah. I think that does it for this video. I showed off all the different forms and I went more in depth. That's why it took so long to explain them all. So yeah, again, I have all of the biometals. I can use them all anytime I want. So that's definitely a W if you ask me, and not a model W because that's an L. But that's definitely a W in my opinion. So, you know, you might be asking, well, was it worth it? You had to beat this game 3 times for it. I'd say only do it if you really like this game. Because, I mean, personally, I really like this game. Why do you even think I went out of my way to do this, right? But if you know, if Mega Man ZX isn't really your type of Mega Man, you know, if you played this game like once and then kind of put it down, I wouldn't really recommend beating this game 2 more times just to get this, you know? But overall, I mean, I think if you really enjoy this game, then yeah, this is definitely worth it. But I don't know. It's just a fun little bonus to have, you know? Access to all of the forms that you regularly get, you know, these 5 right here. Plus 2 really overpowered ones, Model X and Model OX. So, I don't know. I think it's worth it once again. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little, I guess, guide, if you want to call it that. And you know what? I'm gonna make it a premiere just for fun, because why not? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Cheesy YouTuber outro, and I guess if we have enough people on here somehow, then we're doing a raid, I guess. Go raid this person, hashtag ultra raid, you know, show them some support. That's what we're all about here. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. So it's your boy signing off. Peace. Take care, everyone. Well, I'm realizing I done goofed. I forgot to show off a few moves. First off, ZX has a dash slash, which is pretty useful, you know? Pretty stylish as well. HX also has a dash slash, and it also has an air dash slash. And finally, LX, I forgot to show off 2 moves for this form. It actually has an ice platform like this, so I can like just stand on it like that. And it also has an ice dragon attack. that right there, I forgot to show off all those moves. Sorry about that. I believe the Ice Dragon locks on to whatever enemy is in front of you, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, both of those seem really useful. Yeah, that's what I forgot to show off. Sorry about that.